Hey everyone, so I am testing out Facebook Live and I'm still trying to figure out if this is actually streaming live. Oh my god, I can see my own face. Okay, so hopefully the audio is okay on here. There we go. Let me hit play and see what I sound like. So just give me a minute. I don't want to record, sorry, I don't want to stream this whole thing and realize that the audio is coming out like crap on the other end. So just a sec. Okay, it's so weird to watch myself go live. Anyways, so I wanted to go live because I've been wanting to do this for a while. Ooh, okay, I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Um, Somebody peeled out of their driveway or something. I live in San Diego, right in the city. Okay, so there's a lot of noise, trash trucks. Sometimes there's drunk people screaming at the top of their lungs. So if you hear that, we'll take a pause and then I will chat. Anyways, I just wanted to come out here because I've been wanting, when I started Affiliate Phoenix, I wanted to create a community, right? And that community feel has been missing for a while. And honestly, the way Google has been operating has made it very hard for me to grow in some aspects, for me to grow Affiliate Phoenix specifically in some aspects because I've done SEO for a long, long time. And SEO, just when I took the leap to driving traffic using SEO to my blogs, that's when all these changes occurred. AI tools, AI content tools, um, Google going crazy with their updates, announcing SGE, which is Search Generative Experience, and like a whole flood of things, right? So hold on. I have some tabs open here. Let's see how many updates there were in 2023. Actually, it was the end of 2022 when they announced the helpful content update. Then there was the spam update, and that was just 2022. In 2023, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 updates out of 12 months. That's an update every month, right? And in 2024, we've had these super long, the longest updates, the core update and the spam update, right? And so I've held on to the faith that Google will do its best to improve the state of its search engine, right? But that has not been the case. So it's time, like, I'm not giving up on SEO, but it cannot be the only way that um, it cannot be the only source of traffic to blogs or affiliate offers or, your own products or services, right? Like, I need to jump back into social media, right? So in the past, I've created Facebook groups, multiple Facebook groups with thousands of people in it, and I haven't had a serious following on X until recently. I've had a very good start on it, and I just created a post. So what I want to do is create another income source, right? And the traffic. Let me slow down a little bit. I want to create traffic through social media, okay? And the post that I made today, let's see, right here. Actually, let's go over the post that I made. What was it? It says 4 days ago. Okay, it's already been 4 days. Where does time go? Okay, yeah, so in the last year and a half or two, I've been playing with X or Twitter on and off, Facebook, like for the last 10 years. TikTok, I have played around with it. Um, and YouTube, I've explored as well. Okay, so today I shared a post where I give you the follower count on one of the new X accounts I created in January. And I remember creating it in January. It says right here 0 followers, obviously. And then a month later, I had about 173 followers. Then in March, it was 1,100 followers, which was like excellent progress. I mean, it's all organic, right? So that's pretty awesome. And then just today, I checked, it's at 2,200 followers. So, the growth has been pretty cool. Now, of course, I want this account to grow as fast as possible. We all do. It's in a particular niche, a particular topic. And what I had to do was ask myself, okay, if you want to create another income source, what would you enjoy doing? Okay, I really did ask myself this question. And so I sat down and I went over a few things. And yeah, I came up with something. And that's how that Twitter or X account was created. And now the second part to this is in late February, early March, when the updates were happening, the Google updates, spam and core, when they announced that crap show, I started messing around with e-commerce. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of it this time because this is only supposed to be like an introduction video just to get things rolling. I jumped heavily into it because it's so foreign to me. I have not played around with e-commerce products, and it's just been a blast. Like I've realized that when I find something that I truly enjoy, like I lose all sense of time and purpose and who I am, and I just do that one damn thing for like apparently 2 months. So now I have an e-com store with like over 200 products. And yeah. So so now that I have things to sell, I need to have that audience to sell to, which is the key that, those flashy YouTube videos where they tell you, oh, make a gazillion dollars with e-commerce by building out a store and this and that. It's like they give you the shallow information, but they miss out on the part with, okay, who the fudge are you supposed to sell these products to, right? So, the e-commerce store and the social media account, the X account, they go hand in hand. Okay, they're in the same niche, they're the same topic. So what I've been doing is making multiple posts a day to grow my to grow my X account. And I also show off my products. Like I will create one post a day and then I will repost it again hours later, right? So that way they get a lot of the content that they're there for, but also they get to see a product, right? So let me look something up really quick here. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so the post I made today, what I was trying to delve into is that social media, it has been surprisingly awesome, right? There are posts, like I barely have a little over 2,000 followers, and some of the posts I'm making are getting a lot of crazy engagement, right? So this gives me a lot of hope that within 6 months I can really create a an account where my products sell consistently, whether it's a part-time or full-time income in 6 months or a year. You guys will get the updates. But the three examples, I show off the results from three posts I made. There were 71 reshare or shares and 2,000 likes. Imagine that. I only have 2,000 followers, but this post got 2,000 likes in itself. And then another one got 1,100 likes, 65 shares, and 132 comments. The third one got 846. And, not every post gets that kind of engagement. Don't get me wrong. Some get 100 likes. A lot more get anywhere from 300 to 500 likes, right? But the idea is to not focus on the numbers so much. Like, I would rather have 5,000 followers who are really engaged in the content in the niche that I'm in, right? So, like, when I make this post, they really engage on this level rather than have a bloated number of 50,000 people and only get like 5 likes or something like that, right? So, the idea is to create something that has true engagement. And honestly, like, I started on the 7th. I remember having COVID and like being down and out for like 3 weeks, which is why I think that February number 173 followers was kind of low. So take out a good 2-3 weeks, and like, I mean, in 3 or 4 months, I have 2,000 followers or over that, right? You can paint it as good, bad, whatever. I don't know. I don't have any metrics to go by, but I've also been hyper focused on creating an e-commerce store. Okay, so that's where my time's been going. I'm not giving up on SEO, but it's going to be on the back burner a little bit unless I have a client or whatever. So I still do client work. But, oh, let me tell you a little bit about a couple of fun things. Okay. Oh, let me, let me find. Okay, so a couple fun things. From the e-commerce store, I've gotten 3 5-star reviews so far. And I don't know who in the Affiliate Phoenix Facebook group is involved in e-commerce or not, but as you know, it can be very hard to get reviews, right? That's half the battle. So I'm hoping to get 3 or 4 more this month. I've made a few sales of my product already, and when I share images of my products, people, usually respond really well. I was really afraid that my designs might suck. you know, you never know, right? Just because it looks awesome to you doesn't mean that people want to that people like it or love it or may want to put money down. But, just from showing off my products, I've gotten a few sales, right? It's nothing to write home about, but it's encouraging. Oh, and also, when I was starting my X account, I tried to create an account on Facebook. Sorry, not an account on Facebook. I tried to start a Facebook group on this topic, which is kind of silly. It was like I wasn't thinking things through. I've grown Facebook groups before, right? So I needed to slow down a little bit because it's much easier if there are people who are following you or are friends with you on Facebook who are into the same thing, and so then you can post on your Facebook wall, hey, you guys, I started a group about blah blah blah. come join my group and let's talk about whatever, right? That topic. But in this case, I didn't have that going, and I don't even know why I started the group. But around the same time, actually, I'm gonna reserve this for next time. I'll reserve this part for next time. But I figured out what to do on Facebook, and I will be sharing that probably next week, unless I try to do another Facebook Live on Friday or something along those lines. God, it's really weird because I'm watching myself. Like, not the entire time, but I try to check in a little bit to see if it's streaming or whatever. And honestly, it feels weird. So the group is small. We have a little over 300 members. And that's okay. We're not going to focus on, oh no, we're a small group. I just want to have a highly engaged group. And I know a lot of people who put everything they had into growing their blogs and getting traffic through SEO, right, from Google. And, I was one of those people. And it really sucks when things don't quite turn out the way you want, right? Like, I've put all this time into it, and now Google's been so unstable. And, like, there's an anxiety associated with that, right? Like, some people have had their entire websites tanked, completely tanked, right? And we're seeing, God, what have we not seen? We've seen an unfair advantage given to Reddit. We've seen Forbes and CNET discussing barbecue sauces and cat food. Like I would ever go to those sites and take their word for what the best cat food is for my cats. Like, get the F out of here. I'm having to hold back on cussing a little bit, but I also want to be expressive, or be true to myself. But if hopefully I don't let anything fly, I'll try to keep it clean. But the state of the SERPs is kind of funny right now, and I've got to figure out TikTok because we don't know what's going to happen with TikTok, and that's another thing, because I started an account on there for fun a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, and it happens to be the same topic that I created the ecom store in and have an X account in, and I have 2,000 followers over there, but I don't know what happened because this new, I have an Android now, and I love the camera on it. Anyways, all of a sudden, about 2 weeks ago, I could not log into my TikTok account. And like creating TikTok videos on desktop, like I could go that route. But it kind of sucks because it's so much easier to do it on here and then add music to it that you've saved on TikTok, like audio or whatever. If you haven't played around with TikTok, that's fine. I'm just blabbing and carrying on. Going off on a tangent, but I have 2,000 followers there, right? And TikTok is such a visual medium, and I've honestly hated TikTok, but I go through periods with it, and I see why people might love it. I really do see that. So there are so many options, but yeah, I also wanted to, now I've got an e-com store. And I've made a video about it, and I've made posts about it, and I'm also growing social media accounts, right? Because I want to show you guys you can hit the ground running and drive traffic to things that you want to drive traffic to, and you don't have to rely on Google, and we all need therapy from what Google's done. But with all this said, I'll be getting more and more into this. If you have any questions, please drop them below. It's fun to interact with other people. It's fun to answer questions. And we're all on a journey here. And when I figure something out about blogs and how to recover them, or if Google has improved, I will also be sharing that, right? But it was time to diversify the traffic sources. It's been a while. Like, I've been blogging about it since January. I've been working behind the scenes. I think it's just when the Google updates were announced and how long they were going to be, I was just like, screw this. And it's honestly bigger than us, right? This whole AI updates and spam on the internet, and then what Google did, Reddit, and you know, all this stuff going on. Anyways, if you've made it to the end, drop a comment below. You are victorious. I will see you next time, and I hope this thing went through okay. All right, see you next time.